Hello, my name is Stephanie Hammonds, and I'm an Environmental Resources Specialist for the Department of Environmental Protection's Division of Air Quality. Today, we're going to talk about air quality in West Virginia, what we do, how we do it, why we do it, and how you can one day join us. Our mission at the Division of Air Quality is to protect and improve today's air quality and preserve it for future generations. Just like you. You are why we do what we do every day. So long ago, dense visible smog in many cities and industry centers prompted the United States Congress to establish the Clean Air Act. That was in 1970. It was later revised in 1977 and 1990. This is a picture taken in Charleston, West Virginia, from the same vantage point comparing 1980's air quality with the air quality in 2011. You can see that the Clean Air Act has made quite a difference. The first purpose of the Clean Air Act is to protect and enhance the quality of the nation's air resources so as to promote the public health and welfare and the productive capacity of its population. The Clean Air Act sets national ambient air quality standards for certain pollutants, which we call criteria pollutants. Primary standards protect all of our health, and secondary standards protect our welfare, like decreased visibility, damage to animals, crops and vegetation, or buildings. The criteria pollutants, which are part of our national ambient air quality standards, are carbon monoxide, lead, nitrogen dioxide, ozone, particulate matter, and sulfur dioxide. So where do our criteria air pollutants come from? In many cases, they come from the incomplete combustion of fossil fuels, like gasoline, natural gas, oil, coal, and wood. Carbon monoxide, or CO, is a colorless, odorless, and tasteless air pollutant. The largest source of CO in the United States is vehicle emissions. Sources of lead emissions vary from one area to another. Some sources are waste incinerators, utilities, and lead-acid battery manufacturers. Nitrogen dioxide primarily gets in the air from the burning of fuel. NOx forms from emissions from cars, trucks, and buses, power plants, and off-road equipment. In the upper atmosphere, ozone is a good thing, but in the Earth's lower atmosphere, where we all hang out, ozone is a harmful air pollutant. Ground-level ozone is formed when pollutants emitted by cars and plants react chemically in the sunlight. Some particulate matter, or dust, is large enough to see, but other particulate matter can be seen only with a microscope. Particulate matter is in the air pollution emitted from vehicles, factories, construction sites, and, again, the burning of fossil fuels. Most sulfur dioxide air pollution comes from the burning of coal and oil in power plants. It is also emitted by trains, large ships, some diesel equipment, and one we don't encounter much in West Virginia, volcanic eruptions. At the Division of Air Quality, we have offices located around the state of West Virginia to accomplish our mission and goals. As well as being located in different regions of the state, our office is also divided into sections which work together to accomplish our mission and goals. The Director's Office, which includes the Small Business Assistance Program, our Air Monitoring, Laboratory, and Air Toxics section, our Compliance and Enforcement section, which includes Information Management and Outreach, our Permitting section, and our Planning section. The Air Monitoring, Laboratory, and Air Toxics section uses a comprehensive statewide network of ambient air monitors to collect, analyze, and summarize air quality data. They also operate a laboratory. We operate 18 ambient air monitoring stations to help assess compliance with the National Ambient Air Quality Standards, or NAAQS, protecting air quality throughout the state. Local air quality affects how we live and breathe. Like the weather, it can change from day to day or even hour to hour. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and others are working to make information about outdoor air quality as available to the public as information about the weather. A key tool in this effort is the Air Quality Index, or the AQI. The Division of Air Quality uses the data from our monitors to provide the public with timely and easy to understand information on local air quality and whether air pollution levels pose a health concern. This information is updated daily, Monday through Friday, and available on our website. The Air Monitoring Laboratory, located at the Guthrie Agricultural Center, analyzes PM 2.5 filters from sampling sites across the state to determine the amount of fine particulate matter in the air. They analyze for metals in particulate matter for the National Air Toxics Trend Site, located in Washington, D.C., and they analyze metals for the West Virginia Toxics Monitoring Sites and other participating EPA Region 3 states and local agencies. The air toxics portion of the Air Monitoring Laboratory and Air Toxics section is responsible for outreach to affected industry as well as education and assistance to our staff on hazardous air pollutants, or HAPs, maximum achievable control technology standards, or MACs, and air toxic standards for smaller facilities, such as dry cleaners, also known as area sources. The Compliance and Enforcement section conducts inspections and investigations of West Virginia air pollution sources, addresses citizen complaints involving alleged air pollution violations like open burning and dust, and inspects asbestos demolition and renovation projects in West Virginia. The Permitting section is responsible for ensuring economic growth will occur in harmony with the preservation of existing clean air. Engineers assure all applicable state rules and federal regulations are being met, define emitting equipment processes, and specify emission limits for the regulated air pollutants, as well as record keeping and reporting requirements. The Planning section performs a wide variety of activities that help support current agency functions and also establish future initiatives. Staff is involved in regulatory development as well as air quality dispersion modeling, which is used to predict pollutant concentrations. They also compile emissions inventories to verify if existing air programs are having the desired effect and help plan what programs are necessary to ensure air quality is improved or maintained. U.S. EPA uses these inventories for new rule development and risk assessments to nearby communities. Our Small Business Assistance Program is located in our Director's Office and provides technical assistance to small businesses on complex air quality rules and regulations and provides outreach to the regulated community on upcoming new and changes to existing requirements. So what type of career paths come together to form the Division of Air Quality? More than half of our staff have engineering degrees, but chemists, computer programmers, secretaries, clerks, and environmental resource specialists are also needed to achieve our goals and objectives. Education requirements vary significantly from high school diplomas to four-year bachelor degrees in chemistry, physics, environmental studies, natural science, and chemical, civil, electrical, or mechanical engineering. And you will notice that with some of the positions in our office, substitutions do exist. such as experience for college requirements on a year-for-year basis. I hope you've learned a little about what your Division of Air Quality is doing. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, and we invite you to join us in protecting our air. Thank you.